Chart imitates life. All right, it is never a good thing to see economic headlines that feature the words surprise or unexpected or yikes within a few words of the word shrink or contract. But this morning, that yikes thing happened when the Commerce Department announced that the economy shrunk this past quarter for the first time since 2009. It was a very small shrinkage, 0.1%, but it was still all surprise, yikes, eek, because nobody was expecting it. Analysts thought that national GDP was going to grow, but it shrunk instead. Maybe this number will get revised later. There's always revisions. You never know. But regardless, until then, it turns out that the really interesting thing about today's terrifying shrinkage announcement is why it happened. Let's go to the chart. It's from the Washington Post's Wonk blog. This is defense spending over time. It looks kind of random, right? In one quarter, defense spending goes up, another time it goes down. It's all over the map. And that does not necessarily say anything about defense policy. It is just a characteristic of the way the Pentagon spends in modern times. It happens in fits and starts for a bunch of different reasons. The defense spending chart is what economics geeks call lumpy. But when defense spending, for whatever reason, gets lumpy, when it drops sharply, GDP goes down. That last big dip on the chart in defense spending there, the really big dip there, the last line, that's last quarter. That's the one that we had the overall economic shrinkage. The only other big plunge in defense spending 2 years ago also coincided with an unexpectedly bad economic quarter for the whole country. The lesson here, and I say this agnostically about policy, is just about the scale of how much we spend on defense. We spend so much money on defense that when we stop spending, all of a sudden, the economy really feels it. Defense spending jumps around a lot for a lot of different reasons. And when it jumps way down like it did last quarter, that's how we get the scary economic growth headlines we got this morning. Chart imitates life. I'll be right back.